Welcome to mawix.com, and in this video we're gonna continue our latest upload for our Make Money Online course, and that is to set up hostname SSL for our cPanel web hosting control panel. So if you haven't already, we have a playlist for this. Just go to YouTube and then search for Mawix, and you can click on the name and then playlist here. Click on the playlist, search for the Make Money Online free course, and you should be able to find the series of videos how to make money online. It's still ongoing, so I suggest you subscribe to get the update about this course. So this is the previous video, the latest video, and we will be continuing how to set up hostname for our cPanel. So let me shade this with orange or yellow. So let's go ahead and log into our server. So let's go ahead and log into our server, and I assume you already know how to use Bitwise SSH client. But if you're not yet familiar with it, I suggest you go through the course so that you can get familiar with it. And we will log in here, and I use a public key or SSH key to log in. So once I'm logged in, I use sudo root command, sudo su space root to log into the root user, as you can see here, and I just run WHM login. It will generate a random link for me to log into my server. So I already logged in here, but it might have been expired already as I've used it earlier. So just paste that code in your browser to whatever browser you are doing. It will automatically log you in. So that's how I log in. I don't use usually a password to make it easier for me, or to secure my server. So that's it. But if you have a root credentials, you can use it as well. Just go to your host name, and then port is 2087 to log into WHM. Okay, so let me show you that for a bit instead. So for example, this one, clouddomain.com, this. So just go there, paste that link to your browser, and then log in with your username and password. Okay, but for me, I don't use user and password, so what I did was I just ran this command in SSH to generate a link. Okay, to generate a link which I have pasted in the browser, in my URL browser, for me to get redirected and logged into my server, which is this. So we are here, login. So back to the lesson. We are going to set up hostname SSL. So okay, so the first thing is when you already have if it's the if you have installed cPanel earlier, it might take like 48 hours, up to 48 hours for your host name to be generated automatically with SSL. Okay, so as you can see here, let me see. This is the one that we want to do, to have a secure locked in our browser. And if you don't have this, what you can do is to go to the SSL configuration. Let me check first because I've forgotten it, I believe. So here, auto SSL. Okay, so actually when you go to manage auto SSL section, basically you don't have to set up SSL for your host name manually, because cPanel will automatically do it for you, but it might take some time, maybe up to 48 hours for your host name to get generated, and will be secure with the lock here, the logo lock here, so that you can go to HTTPS without any interruption or any warning. It should be automatically generated, but sometimes if it takes too long, you can of course contact cPanel, but if you don't want to wait for their support, then I have another step for you to go through so that you can fast track the generation of your SSL, which is to use a third-party plugin, and that is Let's Encrypt. So to do that, we need to install Let's Encrypt third-party plugin. And if you go to Google, there is cPanel Encrypt. There should be a documentation for that, and we will go through it together. Okay, so the first thing is we need to run this via root. So make sure you are logged in as root. So to do that, let's first go to home, and then make sure you are running as root. If you're not, then just just use this command here, sudo root. Okay, so let me clear first my screen here. So to do that, run this link here, and don't worry if you're not familiar with with this link. I will put this in the description via my blog, and let's go ahead and run this. This is to install the third-party Let's Encrypt Auto SSL, which is free, of course. It will install a faster SSL generation for your cPanel server. This is faster, I believe. This is usually a use. So let me check first. Okay, resolve. Be installed. Okay, so now, they said log into WHM, and let's check here if it's already installed. So as you can see, it's already installed, right? So once that's done, agree to the terms, select the Let's Encrypt, and then save. And now it will, this is default. Okay, when you agree or recreate the registration to Let's Encrypt, it will just uncheck when you're done saving it, so don't worry about it. The next thing is to search for this Manage Service SSL certificate. And just scroll down a little bit and click on this one under the Install a New Certificate section here. Click on that and make sure this is root, because we are installing hostname SSL for cPanel WHM, and then just select the latest one. Make sure the expiration is not expired here. Make sure it is a future date here, and also make sure that do not use a different host name. Make sure to select the right host name that you have. For example, mine is cloud.mawix.xyz, so select that one. Don't worry about the self-signed. Okay, select that one, or you can also just select the latest one. Let's try, and if it doesn't work, select another, the second to the latest, and until below. Just make sure to select the ones that has the description must match or should include your host name. Okay, doesn't matter if there are other host name here. Just make sure that whatever you select has your host name. Okay, so where is that? We will be selecting the latest one that was generated. So you can see the domain here. Oh, by the way, my mistake, sorry. So here is the domain, not in the description. This one. Make sure that you select the domain with your host name. Okay, so, and then click on Use Certificate button, and make sure to select this. Select all these three, and don't worry about this one, and then hit install and just proceed. So this is normal. Just hit the advanced button and then proceed, because you don't have a certificate yet. I did had a certificate from cPanel that was automatically generated because it's my first installation. But just for your information, when we installed this license, this trial license, it was, I believe, April 24th, but I have waited. I have logged in maybe after a week, or I have checked, it's still not generated with SSL after a week, which is why I want to address this issue. Maybe other servers don't have issues like this, but this is an alternative way to regenerate or to manually generate hostname SSL for your server, which is using a third-party plugin that's Encrypt Auto SSL. So once done, we have installed that one. So the next thing is we regenerate the SSL for our services. For these services, this one and the hostname. So let's go back to our SSH client, and let's clear things out first by a clear command, and then paste this code here, this command. Don't worry, I will be adding all the necessary codes in my blog. Don't worry, just click on the link below in the description. You should be able to get those ones, or maybe you can just pause this video and copy this link here, or this code. Hit enter, and let's wait for it to generate. So attempting to found exam. So now let's try to let me show you my screen first. So as you can see here, this is not secure because there's no SSL. If you remember earlier, I have an SSL because that was installed via the cPanel INC SSL provider, their built-in plugin. But because I want to show you this third-party plugin, I have detached that SSL and use this Let's Encrypt third-party plugin, which is why I have no SSL right now. And let's try to, since it's already regenerated, let's try to refresh it first. Okay, so it's not yet working. So if when you refresh it and it's not still working, as you can see, I am using HTTPS. So let's then log out. Okay, and then we will try to log in again. Okay, so let me close the browser first and then log in again with my, let me generate another login URL, and boom, as you can see here, it's now secured with SSL via Let's Encrypt third-party Auto SSL plugin for cPanel. So as you can see, we have a locked logo within our browser, and we don't have any warning when we go through HTTPS. So that's how you can generate hostname SSL for your cPanel web hosting control panel. If the built-in cPanel is not working for you, or if it's delay, and let's say you have a client, you have set up a server for them, and then they want to have an SSL for their server. So to save your reputation, make sure to put or to set up SSL hostname for their server. So this is how you can fast track the work. So that's it for now, and let me show you the next one here. So for the next video, I will share with you how you can check Security Advisor. Okay, so the next thing is we will be working on other settings for our cPanel server. Maybe we will be doing 1 to 3 of this, depending on our time. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. And by the way, guys, I would appreciate if you comment down below if you have any questions, and I will also do a shout out for a few of you that have commented in the previous video. Let me see here. This one, it's okay for Shagaish. He commented, "Cool, thanks. Why did you choose CentOS over Ubuntu?" I've already replied to this comment. Kindly check on that one. I am using CentOS because I'm used to CentOS, and also when it comes to shared hosting business or to serious hosting services, I believe CentOS is much stable than Ubuntu. So, but it's up to you. If you're used to Ubuntu, I believe Ubuntu is still good. Okay, so Digital Tips Pro, thank you for your comments. Shout out to you. And by the way, I haven't received your further comments, I mean your further answers to my questions to help you with your transfer code. Make sure to reply to me in the comments as well. Who else here? Let me check. And here, by the way, Joshua Oring. I'm sorry for the pronunciation. I'm not sure, but here is Joshua here. Thank you for your comment. This really helps me to get motivated on continuing to provide value to my videos. Gladys Jainer, thank you as well. Let me check here. Ali Ice, when you'll show us how to do the next steps? You can. I've already responded here. Kindly check these links here. This one, Vance Jennings. What's this? I'm not sure. Augustine Clifton, shout out to you guys. Web Hose, Digital Tips Pro. So I believe that's all for now. Pro Same OG. Okay, so that's it. So thank you guys for watching this video. I might create the other ones later or maybe tonight. So See you in the next video. Thank you once again. And by the way, happy Mother's Day.